At the heart of Chairside's patient education software are our 14 categories and over 800 presentations covering all aspects of dentistry. To view an individual presentation, we simply click on the main topic, in this case, bone atrophy and grafting. We scroll through the many subtopics, and finally we choose a movie, slide, or brochure presentation. We'll choose one of the over 400 3D animated movies, in this case, sinus atrophy after extraction. Once the movie is selected, it appears on the screen and we push play in the lower left-hand corner to start it.
This movie shows how an upper molar is removed. If a root tip is broken, it can be removed with elevators with minimal trauma to the surrounding tissues. Note that there is ample bone above the roots in this situation. Once the tooth has been removed, the gums grow over the opening and the bone fills in the socket area. If no implant is placed, the ridge will experience disuse atrophy. Slow sinus expansion can cause atrophy in the top posterior area. In severe situations, the bone separating the sinus and the oral cavity becomes paper thin.
Now that the movie is finished, I will highlight some presentation options. To manipulate the speed of the presentation, we can use the fast forward or rewind buttons at the end. For more control, you can click on the track bar and drag backwards or forwards at the desired speed. Let's view another presentation and see what else we can do. We return to the home screen by pressing Home, and we'll select bone atrophy and grafting again. After a patient has seen the atrophy, they will need to see how the dental professional can fix that problem. Sinus lift as a separate procedure will show a lateral window sinus lift. Here we can grab onto the track and pull it along faster. Or we can pause and click to the separate sections of the presentation, going backward or forward as we so desire. We'll click back to an early part of the presentation and highlight the Draw feature. Dentists love to draw, and we'll allow them to do that with the Draw tool. By clicking on the pencil, the dentist can choose a color and then go to work. Here we will show how an implant placed before the sinus lift would actually enter into the sinus and is not possible. We can change to red to indicate that this is a negative on implant placement. Clear the drawing and go back home for more education.